Hello, my name is Robotic, and welcome back to another episode of Yondercraft. As displayed in the intro, sorta, I worked a little bit on the texturing. Pretty nifty, looks pretty neat. But that's not why we're here today. You'll also note that I did in fact find a way to get rid of the water without losing my ability to get up. For the most part, I do still have to tower up to the news station, but it's whatever. We just kind of jump like that. So, I do have somewhat of an episode planned. It is short because I have not had a lot of time, and I do not have a lot of time to continue recording. But that's just how it is sometimes. Occasionally you have times that are busier than others. And even though I'm not personally in school at the moment, the entire rest of my family is. So I've been kinda working around everyone else's schedule. So we have this lovely super smelter that honestly I haven't needed to use in a while, but is still quite impressive. And we have this lovely box full of stuff here that I am going to use to decorate this, because I've had this since the beginning of the season, and I've done zero decoration. So let's start by hollowing out the room a little bit. Alright, I'll admit I'm not the smartest because I immediately turned on a podcast and forgot I was recording. So I did have to shift these back a couple blocks. It's fine, nothing bad happened. There is something we can finish together though. Because if I take some of these walls, I can actually give this a little bit of structure so it looks less like it's floating and more like it might actually be supported by something. I'll stick that there, try and avoid that. Not too much, but you know, enough that it looks decent-ish. This is completely cosmetic. There is no efficiency or functional reason for me to be adding this walls, but I want it to look a little bit more supported than it does. And currently it doesn't, so we'll add some walls in. Alright, so that is the final product. But don't worry, I did account for the fact that I would probably do something like that. We have something else we can do. There's another thing that I considered when I decided this would be our project for the day. I have a whole nother space that needs genuinely just a ton of work. Oh, I have bamboo here, great. This is my kelp and bamboo farm, and this needs work in the sense that, there's a lot of pieces to the kelp farm that are, you know, missing. I think my vanilla tweaks broke, I'll have to fix that. Actually, do I have vanilla tweaks? I'll have to check my vanilla tweaks pack, because these, which are definitely not still growing, are supposed to have flowers on top to let me know that, hey, I need to come clear this out so that it'll keep growing. I'm gonna make an actual system to help cope with that. A little bit easier than coming in here and swimming around. And I'm also just kind of hoping to make this whole place look a little bit better. So let's start with fixing my resource packs and excavating the room a little bit. Alright, so, completely vaulted the ceiling up to the very tippy top of the kelp farm there. We can see we broke underneath the volcano, so pretty high up here. I redid my resource packs. I have a different edgeless glass. You can see I have my kelp flowers back. I had to completely update the packs. That was fun. I brought some prismarine up, just maybe we'll use it. Maybe we won't. You know, was feeling a little spicy, so brought that up. Now I have to make a system that will, when I push a button, completely push all of the pistons. I did try to do that before. It didn't work. I don't think I put it on camera. The reason it didn't work is because my staircase was in the way, and I kept breaking in to the, you know, what do you call it? The smelter. That shouldn't be an issue anymore. And if it is, I'll cry. So I'm gonna go ahead and get that rigged up, and we'll be back when I have it ready to test. Alright, so I have redstone ladder doing its thing. You can see we have a couple of flowers here, but what I'm really looking for is every single piston to fire at once. It didn't work. Why does it work when the kelp grows, but not when I try to fire it? Is it an issue with the button? What is going on here? I'm noticing that perhaps it's not gonna be something that I can do, because the only other thing I can think of is maybe note blocks. Because if I replace the floor with note blocks right underneath all the pistons, the note blocks will activate. Do I have note blocks on me? Can I demonstrate? I do. If I do a quick little demonstration, for which I need far too many items. Right, so we have note block there, we have our piston here. That's where the redstone is, or that's where the block is. This is the redstone. We have a lever that powers the redstone. See? Works like that. And if I move that back to make sure I'm not bud powering it, it travels through the note block and pushes the piston. If I were to do this, it would of course mean tearing out literally all of the redstone. But I'm really kind of tempted to, or maybe not. If I'm fast enough, I could pull out all the kelp. You know what? Let me put some stuff away and get some note blocks, and we'll see if I am in fact going to wish I did not possess as much hubris as I perhaps do. The levers aren't supposed to be there. That's supposed to be here. That goes there. There we go. Let me go get some note blocks real quick. So I was only able to make a stack with like half a chest of planks. The hope... Oh, are you kidding me? There's a hole behind it. Fine. The hope is that I am... Oh, no, wait, this isn't an idiot idea. Hold on, this might actually be... Please, please don't do it. Okay. Do I have an air pocket at the top, right? Yes, okay. And then I lost a ton of the kelp. Acquired some kelp totally naturally. You know, I had this in my inventory before we even started, really. If I break all this stuff, I might actually be able to... Okay. So I was an idiot. This doesn't actually get placed next to any notable redstone. Of course I knew that and was not at all worried when, you know, I realized that this would be the way to fix my issue. I understood that at first, kind of glance. Knowing this, I looked at this machine and said, yeah, I'm not gonna have to try and replace all these before the kelp grows. That'd be ridiculous. Only an idiot would think that. No, instead I understood immediately that this will fix my problem, and also, not involve endangering any of my redstone. Like a genius. I may have dropped out of college, but you know, I still possess a fair deal of knowledge. Especially with regards to how things work in 3 dimensions. And anyone who says otherwise is probably right, but I'm gonna be insulted anyways. You know, if someone's telling you you're stupid, they might be right, but that doesn't mean they have to say it, you know? Anyways, let me get my button back out and place it back down, and we should see all of this fire. Why doesn't any... Okay. God doesn't love me. What on earth is my problem here? I'm not entirely sure. Let's go ahead and build a little twofer here and see if we can diagnose it. Go ahead and make sure we're not bud powering it, because bud power is for chumps. There's some lever. It's not what I wanted to do. See, what I'm not understanding is that this should be powering this. And everything that I have learned about redstone in my admittedly short time doing it is that should have worked. This should have... I thought they didn't change this. Maybe they didn't. Maybe I'm just... Okay. Will it power if the redstone is here? Oh my god. Because I can't put it there. What about if the redstone is there? And I have... So we've got this really cool new look as part of the decoration for the kelp farm. And we're using note blocks at the bottom. I think it's pretty nifty, and this is in fact the only purpose of this box. I wasn't trying to do any redstone whatsoever. So, the other thing I want to put in this room, we're gonna have to scoot this over. And I'm gonna have to get my redstone that I only got out initially to get those note blocks. We're gonna have to move it over there because I want to build a... Where's my dirt? Here. I want to build a bamboo farm. And I want grass too. I don't have a bamboo farm. I've been using dried kelp to smelt stuff. Admittedly, I don't have much use for bamboo because half the time the bamboo runs out before I can, you know, hook it properly and wait for it to, like, cook stuff. That doesn't matter, though, because I'll find some use for it. Which is the important thing. Actually, why did I get that out? This would be much better. So, of course, as per the rules of how I build farms... Get out of the way. It's just gonna be very simple with this on permanently because I think we're far enough away from spawn chunks for that to not matter. I even have a minecart ready. I'm so prepared. Oh my god, that's so slow. Hold on. Where's the center of this? know what? Hold on. We've put this in the wrong spot. It has to go here, and then the collection system will stack up here. Exactly the same way that my kelp farm works. And now this should be fast enough. Now this should be fast enough to get to and from on its own each time. Yes, perfect. I didn't mean to do that. I do still have to make it a hopper minecart. Perfect! There we go. Wait, there's more. I have to build a quick collection system, so I'm gonna go ahead and get that set up. Alright, now that looks like a collection system. Let's give it a whirl. Perfect. That looks very nice. Why do you go diagonal? I don't know. And I've decided that I don't care. So now that that's there, we can put this up, and this reaches almost exactly where I wanted it to. I guess I'll just die. So not my food. This is very full because I've just been putting whatever scrap I have in there. Don't worry, it'll all go to the places it's supposed to be in the end. For now, though, I have a bunch of this stuff, and we're gonna go ahead and decorate this area. Okay. So I'm gonna start by putting little keystones in places that I think are important. And once I've built this up a little bit more, we'll go ahead and come back. As the resident king of forgetting what I'm doing as I'm doing it, I forgot that I was recording a video. Probably not the first or last time it's ever gonna happen, whatever. We're not gonna build a big bamboo farm. I don't need it. Really, I don't need that much bamboo. I'm not using it for anything beyond, like, decoration, maybe. Go ahead and grab some sea lanterns. We're gonna go ahead and light this up on top here with a pair of lanterns. Perfect. Okay. Love that, love that. If you guys could stop jumping down while I'm in the middle of stuff, I think I would like that. Where did I put my... Oh, I used it all. So, now I'm gonna go ahead and actually probably... I have a lot of rocks here. I need this to be empty for bamboo, and also, like, right there, not where it is now. I also have to move this. There's a lot of blocks in all of them, and I only have... Oh, this has stuff in it. I only have... Okay, I don't have as many shulks as I thought I did. We're going to experience a fun thing called running out of shulker boxes as I desperately try to empty these and move them into where I want the final collection places to be. Once I have that done and kind of have a bit of a design, because you'll note that this isn't actually a level where I have stone brick. So I want this to be a lot more natural, a lot more cave-like. And I still have to figure out what I'm going to do here, because the height discrepancy between these farms is ridiculous. So I'll be back once I've figured that out. No memory of what I was supposed to be doing, just that I'm supposed to be recording. Starting to build this back up a little bit. Think I might try and do something up there. But maybe I'll hang some lanterns down or something, I don't know. It's very tall. theoretically I could have, you know, made this not have such bad height difference, but I didn't feel like it. So we'll see what that ends up being, when we come back. Alright, so this is what I've come up with. We have most of the lighting from the sea lanterns, actually, but for the rest of the part, it does look pretty cave-like, with a little bit of structure. I might come in and hit it with some glow-like, and I might not. Let's go ahead and finish up the water. Something fun about these is sometimes they don't always do that. I learned that doing it in the other room. But this is our smeltery. I'm very happy with how it turned out. I love the itty-bitty little cave bits, the water that I don't fall into, and it does actually work. We're producing. And I'll just have to come in here every so often and break through the glass and swim up there, and that's perfectly fine. I can do that. That is, however, going to be it for this episode, so thank y'all for watching. If you're part of the morning crew, hope you have a great day. Part of the evening crew, hope your day has been great, and if part of the afternoon crew, well, I hope your day is going alright. I've been Ruby Robotic, and I'll catch y'all in the next episode.